You guys know I've been banging the drum all season that Zach Hyman, while he does benefit a lot from playing with McDavid, he's not just a McDavid merchant. He does a lot of things incredibly well that guys who played with McDavid before haven't done. That's why he's going to get to 50 where those other guys didn't. I'm always pretty careful with my words on this though. I do think he's probably the best Oilers free agent signing ever, and I think he's at least one of the best free agent signings across the league in recent history, if not ever. Pierre LeBrun lit a bit of a fire in his replies though when he proclaimed that Zach Hyman was the best UFA signing of the decade. In his opinion, of course, he didn't proclaim it as a fact. Can you guess which group of fans was the most upset about this, thinking that they have a player who was signed in the past decade who was a better UFA signing than Hyman? If you guessed the Rangers and Artemi Panarin, congratulations. Ilya Bryzgalov's going to come to your house tonight and give you a lecture on the humongous big universe. It's actually a super interesting debate. Look, Panarin is clearly the better player. He is better than Zach Hyman. He's been a superstar for the New York Rangers since he signed that deal. I mean, they would redo that deal again 10 times out of 10. That's the biggest Ranger fan argument on this one. Panarin has 438 points in 338 games since signing with them. He's been fantastic as a Ranger. And to be clear, he was also a star in Columbus and Chicago. It's just that since he's put pen to paper with the Rangers, he's just taken it to a whole other level, especially this year. The biggest argument for the fans who think it's Hyman is to compare the salary. Sure, Panarin's a better player, nobody's disputing that, but he's making 11.6 a year. He's expected to produce like this every single year. Hyman's making less than half of that, which means they're getting better value out of the contract, which makes it a better UFA signing. That's why this is super interesting, because it depends where you stand on this. Like, do you think getting a franchise-altering, dynamic, one of the best offensive players in the league that can consistently get you 90 to 100 plus points every season is just a better UFA signing in general, no matter the salary? Basically, just having gotten that type of player who can do that for your franchise in the first place makes it automatically the best free agent signing? Or is getting a killer bargain for how much you pay the player versus how much production they're putting up, is that what's most important for what makes the best UFA signing? In my opinion, the value you get out of the contract is super important. That's why I think Hyman's is one of the best. Like 50 goals on 5.5 million in 2024 is nuts. But I just think that adding a guy in free agency who's been nominated for a Hart Trophy, might even be a Hart Trophy nominee again this year, adding an MVP caliber player to your roster is another level. I'm not of the mind though that adding a guy like that to your team automatically makes him the best free agent signing. Like if Panarin was making 14 million and he was the highest paid player in the league, that would definitely change how I feel about this. But 11.6, what he's done for the Rangers, I think it's invaluable. And sure, you can say, oh, in the playoffs he doesn't show up, or it's New York, that's why Panarin chose to go there. They got gifted Panarin as a free agent, so it shouldn't count as the best of the past decade, by the way. Let me be clear about that. The past decade. Because I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, what, this free agent signing from 1993 is way better than those two. What are you talking about? People like to bring up last year's playoffs and say, oh, look what a terrible playoff performer he is. Go look at the playoff run before that. And even the 2019 Blue Jackets run. Like, let's not pigeonhole him as a bad playoff performer based on one 7-game series. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and obviously your choice between these two. If you want more Rangers videos, Oilers videos, you know what to do. Let me know, because I'm happy to talk about these two teams. They're so much fun to watch. I just made a video on the Nashville Predators this morning. Preds fans, I'm sorry I neglected you guys for a while there. Please check it out. I'll see you in the next one. You're awesome.